Hello, this is Sister Philomena, the Weeping Prophet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to your time zone. So, there's something I want to tell you people, and this has been going on for more than I started noticing it since 2021 to be precise. So this message is to all the highly anointed men and women of God. Have you been noticing that the sun is somehow not so real? Have you been noticing the problem with our climate? Have you been noticing the snow doesn't fall as it used to fall? And when you see them, it falls in a particular zone, and some zones will hardly see or feel them. Then when it comes to the summer, it appears that the sun is burning us as if it is so close to us. I want to tell you people that there is a spiritual war going on. And this war is the war between good and bad. And it happens that this war is too bad. It's becoming too bad that the nature joined it. I mean, the 5 elements of the universe joined them. How did it now consign the highly anointed? They are using the highly anointed to prevent the calamity that was supposed to befall on us. And if any highly anointed child of God is hearing this or seeing me, let me ask you this question. Have you ever felt intense heat for no reason? Have you ever felt heat even when you're not doing anything? When you're not doing anything that should warrant that you should feel heat? Sometimes it's too intense that it looks as if somebody poured water on you. That is there trying to produce the heat that comes from your body through the spirit, the light of God in you to add to the summer. Other normal circumstance, our world, our earth is under punishment from God. But they are trying to manipulate it just as they have succeeded in manipulating every prophecy in the Bible. Just as the Bible said that in the last days talked about the 666, they knew that it was said openly, the number, and then they change it. That most of us, many people, including Christians, are now carrying 666, moving everywhere, even in the church of God, without knowing that they are carrying 666. So the work of the forces of darkness, different branches of forces of darkness, is to turn everything, include the prophecy, inclusive, upside down. So that we'll be so blindfolded before we know it, it is already gone. It is already over. But brothers and sisters, the grace of God in us will not allow it to be like that on us. So what I'm trying to tell you people is that everybody should be prayerful. Everybody should be prayerful. Everybody should be prayerful. Something great is happening in the spirit realm. Something great is happening in the spirit realm. And because they have always tried to manipulate every prophecy, every end days and end time prophecy in the Bible, You know, God, that's why I call him the game changer. He has also stepped up the play. He has also changed everything. You know, our God, he can never come last. Ask Pharaoh about him. Pharaoh will tell you from the word of death that you should fear God. Because any kind of play will bring up, he will play our game and beat us with that game. Our God knew that they have manipulated every prophecy in the Bible to the extent they will use it to make caricature of our faith, to make caricature of our beliefs. Take a look at what happened at the Olympic openings. They were mocking us Christians. But do not be deceived. The Bible says you cannot mock God. God has changed everything. God have changed everything. Everything. So the Bible says, for lack of knowledge, my people perish. Most of the things we should now rely on are now being revealed to the true children of God. But the thing is that this beast, that this dark power that have been fighting the spiritual war have also flooded the churches with dear pastors, overseers, prophets. Brother, sister, be careful. Let the Spirit of God lead you. This last time is no longer, we are no longer end time. End time is now, I see it as is now forby. It has gone. What we are now in end days. You should remember that the grace we are living now is the grace of Jesus. A time will come when God will say, enough is enough. Jesus is always on his knee. The last time I had revelation, Jesus was on his knee begging his father. His father was so annoyed that they know he shouted at Jesus. The wind blew Jesus away and he drew Jesus back with the right hand. My dear, Jesus, a time will come when he can no longer plead on our behalf. Repent. If you call yourself a Christian and you're not a good Christian, you are wasting your time, because what is not doing well is not worth doing at all. If you say you're a Christian and you're not a good Christian, you are wasting your time. It is either you be a good Christian or you're not a Christian at all. There is something like in between. It is a pity. It is a pity. It is a pity that Nigeria, God used to boast with Nigeria. I'm sorry to tell you people this, but Nigeria had disappointed God. Nigerians are now seen as noisemaker when it comes to God. Not in their pastors, not in their gospel artists. That is the most disappointing part of it. Most of them had left the faith, but they are still singing in the name of God. God used to boast with Nigerians, but you have disappointed God. That almost all the pastors, overseer, prophets, priests in Nigeria belong to the dark world. I had a revelation where God took me, the Spirit of God took me, and I saw all of them. And it happened that I came the day they were initiating one particular man. If I call his name here, people will say I'm trying to come out. I'm trying to make people notice me on the internet with his name, but it will do me no good. It will do me no good. But what I'm telling you people is that you people should pray, 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 pray.